Industries to pick up a set of wheels for one of the current builds we're doing. So got to get up there and get them and get home. And I got some work to do on my truck because we're getting ready to go to Triple Crown, and there's a few things I want to get straightened up and fixed on it and cleaned up so that it's ready for the show. So gonna be a little bit of all over the place in this video to a point. I mean, we're getting wheels today, cleaning up the truck, and you'll probably see traveling to Triple Crown down in Nashville, and then obviously content from Triple Crown, seeing what's there as well. So that's kind of gonna be what's gonna be in this video. So we got about an hour left to get up here to Johnny's place at Dually King and get us some wheels picked up. We got all the wheels and tires loaded up. Shout again from Johnny from Dually King for getting these done for us again. He's got quite a stock of stuff here, so if you guys are looking for something, all these are cut and ready to go. So just would need tires or adapters or whatever you guys would want. So he's got a stock of some stuff done, or he can cut anything you want. Numbers down here, hit him up. But you got anything else you want to add to that?
Well, hey, if any of y'all need any kind of wheels or anything like that, I specialize anything from 19.5 up to 30 inches. I mean, I do center caps, floating center caps, steering wheels, you name it, you know what I mean? I can make it. So if you can envision it, you know what I mean? Give me a holler. I can definitely make something worth your while. I don't care if it's a one-off or if it's a standard production style, you know what I mean? I can do anything from mild to wild. So just go ahead and hit me on up. I'm sure that he's putting the number right here, and just get a hold of me.
Yeah, I've worked with Johnny on the wheels on my truck and pretty much every other build I've done. So highly recommend him. Hit him up and get you some wheels. I just left Johnny's, heading towards home. Got 2 hours to get home, get these unloaded. And then we're gonna start working on my truck, or I got a little stuff I need to do the trailer. Just get stuff ready to go to Triple Crown. Well, we got back to the house, got everything unloaded, all the wheels, the adapters, lug nut covers. Of course, there's spikes for this truck too. Oh yeah. And then the full floating center caps, which I think I showed you one of these already, but they got the International logo in them. They're pretty sweet. So I'll show you more of those here later, but how about we try to get these wheels on this truck? Because I mean, I kind of know what they look like already, but I want to see it. And for anybody that's like, hey, those aren't shiny and polished, you're right, they're not. Because we chose to get them unpolished so that my polisher, because he likes them raw the way they are, opposed to having a machine polish put on them. So there's no sense in Johnny at Dual King having them polished by his guy with the machine polisher and then Lyndon going back and repolishing them. So we just chose to let them be as they are, and we'll polish them later. First adventure outside as a truck with a cab and wheels on it. I know, once again, these wheels don't look great, but I think the best thing to do is to actually build the truck with the wheels not polished and nice, so that way I don't mess them up. That's probably the best way to go. But I think that looks pretty good. Fitment looks decent. May need to come forward just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I have to look at that closer. I don't think this side of the cab is sitting where it should be yet, though, if I remember right. I think it's a little too far. Yeah, it needs to come forward some. Anyways, so yeah, this thing's outside for the minute because I got to get my truck in there and do some work, and I need to do some stuff on this trailer. So I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but to get my truck up on this trailer, it goes up on there fine, but to get my truck to lay down all the way, it has to be all the way up on the deck, which means the rear bumper has to be right there, which means the front of the truck is way up forward, which means a lot of weight on the truck. It doesn't ride as good. But these back plates actually come up, and they got a foot that kicks under that makes them level. So my thought is, if I load the truck up on the trailer, get it past these, bring these up to level, and then I can back the truck up and maybe get the rear bumper, you know, about 3 feet further back, somewhere back in here, and then lay the truck down, and maybe it'll ride a little better. So that's the plan. But one of the feet was actually broke off of it when I got it, which I really wasn't that worried about it, but now that I think I'm going to use it, obviously I got to put it back on. So I think I'm going to start with the trailer. I need to get it over to the shop over here, get those back plates lifted, make sure everything's good with them as far as the those feet to kick out, and then the trailer will be ready at that point. Maybe check air in the tires and do some little stuff. I need to put a couple pumps of grease in the bearings. I just redid them, but I don't know, it makes me feel better to there's a little bit of new grease in there, so I might do that. And I think I need to add a ground wire. I was having some issues with the trailer brakes, saying the trailer was disconnected and reconnected and disconnected and reconnected. So I think it's just a ground issue. So I'm gonna clean some of that stuff up and maybe put another ground from the truck plug to the actual trailer, and maybe look at the grounds back here where the brakes are at, because all the lights seem to still work when that happens. So it's just the ground for the brakes. So I'm gonna start with that and get that done, and then we're gonna pull my International in here, and we're gonna take the wheels off, wipe everything down inside and out real good so that they're cleaned up nice, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of painting on the back, because those 4-link bar things are still not painted where I had actually fixed that from when we went to UCC. So still need to get that done. So yeah, I got a lot to do. Got to load all that stuff up on the trailer and get it ready to leave tomorrow morning for Triple Crown. So we better get started. We got the foot back welded onto the trailer, so everything should be good there, that the decks will come up flat so we can back the truck up and air it down and get the weight a little further back. So the only thing I've left to do, if I can talk, is go get some pins to put through here so that the feet stay out and they don't do one of those numbers. So I need to go grab those, and I still need to fix my grounding issue, and trailer will be ready to go. I got my pins in there. Everything works like it should. And I got my ground wire done up on the neck. So the trailer is done. So I'm going to get the trailer out of here, get my truck in here, and let's get it tore apart. Well, it's next morning out here in the shop. I'm tired. I was out here till like 1. I didn't video much more what I was doing, and I didn't video the rest of what I did this morning. But here we go. Everything's painted. I covered everything up, and everything's black again. So no more nasty around there. And yeah. So it is still dark out. Well, it doesn't look it in the phone, but it is. So I need to get all the plastic off everything. I need to put the truck back together, because obviously I got the 4-link bars off, got the shocks off, wheels and tires off. So got a bunch put back together. But as soon as I get everything put back together, we're going to get it loaded up on the trailer, and we're going to head towards Nashville. So enough talking. Let's get to cleaning stuff up and putting stuff back together. Got everything chained down. Got the truck a little further back on the trailer this time, which I think will help with, you know, the truck being so bouncy and putting so much weight on the tow truck. But just need to throw the stuff in the truck for clothes and stuff, and we're out of here. Tennessee, here we come.
You mama speed, Ricky Bobby's back!
Guys, I'm sorry. I was gonna film you guys a bunch of stuff today at Triple Crown, and yeah, it's raining. So there is still some stuff here. I'll try to go around and show you guys some stuff, but yeah, all the real fancy show cars are probably gone because they don't want them in the rain. But there's still some cool stuff here, so hopefully I can show you guys some cool stuff today. It was just really hot yesterday, and I was just kind of walking around feeling the place out, so didn't really film anything yesterday, so I guess I'll get you some film in the rain today. So welcome to Triple Crown. Well, we're all loaded up from Triple Crown 2025. So I think it was a good time. Success.
Successful.
A lot of people come out and talk to, and appreciate all you guys that did that. Enjoy meeting all you guys, the followers and everything. Sorry I don't have any merchandise, but it's coming. I promise, it's coming. But we got everything loaded up on the trailer. Truck's ready to go. So on to Sparta for a few days, and then we'll see you guys at Rod Run. But yeah, you'll see this video for Rod Run. That's right. Yeah. So we'll be at Buzz Bowl, sitting with some other YouTuber friends of ours. So come by and say hi. We'll be there
Thursday,
Friday, Saturday. So we'll be down there. Come check out the truck. Come say hi. But I think that's going to do it for this video. So appreciate you guys watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.